Hello, guys. Yeah, it's been a few days. I've had a bit of an absence. It's been like about a week and a half since I messed with the van. I put the frame in, the bed frame in the last time you seen. Today's a very, very busy day. We're having the windows installed. The solar panels are going on the roof, and most of the solar setup in the back is going in. Um, it's not going to be fully running and hooked up because I've yet to panel out the van. And just one thing about the insurance is probably give Howdens, who were A-Plan, a bell. For this ban, I was getting quotes of £1,200 plus, and that's with Kerry's sort of plus 10 years no claims. Very, very expensive. So I rang him up at Howdens. The guy was absolutely brilliant. He understood because I have a year license at the moment, because I actually have had brain tumours. So my license was removed. So it's not medically restricted in the fact that I have to abide by certain conditions. I don't have any conditions on my license. It's just renewed on a yearly basis. He understood that. He understood. He's got personal experience of that as well with people in his family. So yeah, absolutely brilliant guy to talk to. Sorted us out thing that the van was with them, the T4 was with them previously. They just transferred over that, no claims, no problems. Yeah, and it come out at £600, and that's with literally every kind of bit of protection, no claims protection, legal protection, courtesy car, yeah, all of this stuff. It come out at £600, which all right then, folks. Been quite a lot of stuff happening. Yesterday in particular. So the one window is in. One window is currently in a plastic bag. The solar panels are fitted to the roof, and some of the solar is in. Now, the reason only one window is fitted is partially my fault and partially the company that I bought them from. So when I ordered the windows, I mistakenly double ordered, so I ordered two pairs of rear barn door windows. When they come, I sent one box back. When we were looking at them last night, what the company have actually done is they haven't paired the windows up. They've packed two rights and they've packed two lefts in separate boxes. Now, it's partially my fault because I didn't check the boxes thoroughly enough to make sure that that's what was in them, but I'm not quite sure why that would be the case anyway. Why wouldn't you box them as pairs? So yeah, I've had to order an extra window. If I show you, so yeah, window, plastic bag. So I am waiting for the next window to come, which should be a couple of days. It's currently the weekend, so I think it should come around Wednesday. My friend they're both coming back tomorrow to have a look at sorting the rest of the solar out, because I'm expecting some connections and things. There's a lot of things that basically the brackets never come with the solar panels. They are EcoFlow ones as well, so they are kind of like a proper name brand, but the brackets never come with them. Also, some of the wiring never come with the solar panels. I just basically got two solar panels with the basic connections up and nothing else. There wasn't even an option for me to do that when I bought them anyway. So I'm waiting for that to come as well. So yeah, I did a little bit of filming yesterday, as you've seen. Not a lot, because there was quite a lot going on, trying to get stuff sorted. I will probably do more filming tomorrow. I'm not going to mess with the radio. I pulled that out yesterday. I had a look at it. There's too many wires for me. I'm not interested, so my mate Carl's going to do that. Yeah, so once the windows are in properly, I can start doing the bed. The flooring system is here. I'm going to go out this week. It's a bit of a busy week next week, as I've said. So probably on like the Thursday or the Friday, I'm going to go and get some paneling, to start paneling some of the inside of this van. Yeah, so there's a few things I've got to do and a few things I can't do. I can't really do, if I show you the bed at the moment, it is literally just set out with lots of electrical stuff, which I'm not going to move. So yeah, so not a lot I can do at the moment. I'm a bit stuck. So the van is filled with just so much stuff at the minute. I can't really do anything. So once all of this stuff's done, I can get it done. So I think this video is probably going to be a bit longer than the rest of them. I think they're working out about 20 minutes, 30 minutes at the moment. I am 2 videos ahead of myself now. This will be the kind of the third, so there's 2 videos before this that I've done sorting out the insulation and things like that. Yeah, 90 is on its way. Yeah, so split charger, smart charger, fuse box, lots of wires with fuses, and 2 leisure batteries. That is all I'm interested in. I'm not interested in having big gains in power. I'm not really going to be using it other than some 12 volt lighting and the diesel heater. That is about it. I'm not going to be running a kettle. I'm not going to be running any kind of household appliances that require high voltage. So that's all there is. Oh, and that little black parcel there. So that is a very cool, nifty ladder, and I'll do a might do a singular video about me putting that, it'll be very, very short maybe, I don't know, but we'll do that. Let's have a look. Window is in. Yeah, when it was being installed, as you can see, they put the primer on around it, then put the window bonding stuff in. We had actually primed this one and bonded, then we realised that the window was wrong. Not to worry, it's just small things. So yeah, that is literally about all that can happen for me. I can't really do anything until this bed is cleaned. I can't put the flooring system in, can't fasten it down or anything until they finish messing. Yeah, so that's about it at the moment. So just messing around. Good morning. Right, so I've got my treatment out the way this week, and today's task is, as you can see behind me, panelling out some of the bottom half of the van. So I've got a big piece of 12mm ply. We've kept the old hardboard lining that was in some parts of the van. That's rubbish. It's not very good to kind of screw to at all, so this gives me a little bit of extra bite. So I'm going to put this down. Right, while I'm here, because the solar is all now fully installed, I'm going to have a look and see what the solar is pulling in. So I think currently it's bringing in about 12.8 volts. If I show this, that's what it says it's doing. So I imagine that the batteries are more or less fully charged now. So yeah, pretty much all of the solar stuff is in. Need to panel it out first before I can decide where some of the 12 volt stuff's going. So yeah, we're going to get on with this job behind us here and see where we get to. Right then folks, we have, let me just flip the camera around. So yeah, we've got the two bottom ones in. That one's not connected up yet. That one has a little 240 volt hole in there. It's just for the 240 volt hookup, and I'll get the stuff for that. So I've done this one, used the old kind of thing to get it into place really. Yeah, I'm trying to think what else to do. I think I'm gonna finish putting some of this silver tape on these gaps. I want to move the battery placement so that it's kind of it goes in it's linear, so it's in a straight line rather than being side by side. It just looks tidier, and I think it'll look tidier when I build like a cupboard thing, which I wanted to do, but I can't really do that yet. So yeah, I think we'll put the tape on. Yeah, so we've put in the wood down below as I've just shown you. I'm going to put up some of this silver tape in some of the other edges. Now I'm going to do that, and I might look at making a new negative battery terminal, just so I can kind of move the batteries and make them in a bit more of a neater position, so I can start building the cupboard that goes around it. So that's what I'm going to do now. Good morning, everybody. Mate came round yesterday. We got this window in. We got the window in on a sliding door. It's coming earlier today, so we're going to do the window on the opposite side. So by the end of the day, all 4 windows will be in. So it'll kind of look a bit more camper van-esque later today, which will be great. I can't wait at all. Today's task that day, I'm going to make a template for that window, because it's not quite as simple. Like on these, it's quite clear cut where you're going to cut out, and it's quite easy, whereas on that side, on the driver's side, there isn't really anything to go off. So we've got to make a template, then cut it about 2 inches short, I think, to make sure that it fits on there, because you've got things like the B pillar and then some strengthening parts in that we can't really cut through. So I've got to do that today. And then maybe the stereo later today. The diesel heater came, but I bought a 5 kilowatt one. I mean, it was only like 60 quid, so it was the cheapest one that was there on eBay. So I've got a 5 kilowatt heater. We're going to have a look at that, put that in. It may be that it'll break down sort of towards next year anyway, so I'll just replace it for a 2 kilowatt. But yeah, it's a big old girl. And I think that's all I'm going to do, really. I don't think I'm going to do massive amount. I need a rest. I'm tired. So this weekend is rest day. I've also cut my finger on the angle grinder yesterday, as you've seen.
and it's very sore and it's a bit bleedy today. So never mind. Solar's all working, as you've seen. Split charger's working. Yeah, I can't complain at all. It's great. It's great. We're literally like not very far away from it being a functional camper, as in that I'll be able to go in, it'd be warm. Then it's like the really long task of messing around inside, boarding it all out, getting all the units in, the flooring, all of that stuff's going to take absolutely ages to do. It's all the little fiddly bits that I mean, it only takes a couple of hours to stick a window in, really. I mean, you've got to leave them for like 48 hours to make sure that they're fully set. That's why there's tape on them, just to make sure they don't really go anywhere, but the tape hasn't moved at all overnight, so they are set. But yeah, and then I've got to start cleaning up all the edges with glue remover. There's just loads of stuff left to do, but it's all really fiddly jobs that are going to take absolutely ages. So anyway, I'm going to get on with this, draw this template out, and see where we get to. So I think we're probably going to unpack this ladder, have a nose at that, and then see where we get to. Mate's going to be here about sort of 2:30, 3 o'clock-ish, so yeah, I'm just pottering really, not really sure what to do. Got the heater on because it's a little bit cold today, so yeah, let's get on and do this ladder. Right, we've had a mess around with this. I couldn't get it off, could I? It was basically just stuck on the top part of it. So I've managed to free that now. Just been trying to work out how it positions and things. What I'm going to have to do is batten underneath the Scorva rail here and onto here, because there's nothing there on the Scorva to attach this frame to, and it needs something about 14 inches long and about 3 inches wide to kind of fix it to. So we are going to put this kind of under the Scorva bed here, like this, just behind this piece. We're going to screw it in from the top, and then we're going to screw the ladder frame from underneath, and that should secure it, and then we should have a door. That's the plan. That is the plan. So, let's have a bash. Let's have a bash. That's fucking brilliant. That's so cool. That is so cool. Yeah, so the sliding ladder is now fully into the van. It slides out really, really well. I think I need like a little, kind of maybe a little foot plate to go across the bottom of it, just so you can like grab a hold of it. Because if I board this section in, which I'm planning to do, then I've got something in my eye. If I board that section in like I'm planning to do, then I just need like maybe a little hidden kind of handle thing that can pull it in and out. So that's that done. That's that in. Kind of a weird bitty video I think this is going to be, because it's kind of bits of stuff, bits of everything. So the time is, let's have a look. I think I need to go and have lunch. It's 1:15. Yeah, I need to go and have lunch. My BMs are starting to go down, so I'm going to go in. I'm going to eat some lunch, refuel, and